What's Louie, my killer? Today I'm going to be covering the best starting gear for a powerlifter. So if you're new, need to know some powerlifting gear for you to get, this is the video for you. Before I start this video though, I want to make it clear that to start powerlifting, you do not need any of this gear, nor do you need any gear really outside of a barbell and some weights. This video is only meant to serve as a guide for those trying to figure out what gear to get and want recommendations on gear for powerlifting. I have been powerlifting and competing for around 6 to 7 years, so I have been through an array of gear, and these are my recommendations based on my experience and budgeting. These are not the best in my opinion, but if you are looking for something to start you off that will be dependable, this is going to be it for you. So first we're going to start with belts. So the belt I'm going to recommend is the Strength Shop 13mm lever belt for $90. This is a very solid belt for a beginner. I know a number of lifters that have started and you still use this belt today. For powerlifters, you want a thicker belt as we generally prefer more protection rather than less, so most powerlifters would recommend a 13mm belt versus a 10mm belt. Also, I recommend a lever belt as it's just easier to get on and off. I have had a prong belt before, but man, they are a pain to get on and off. This is just more efficient. Strength Shop is also a reputable name in the powerlifting space, so I have more faith in the products that they are shipping out. Next, knee sleeves. The knee sleeves I'm going to be recommending in this segment is the Stoic knee sleeves 7mm neoprene knee support for $75. For those looking for knee sleeves but are not ready for super stiff knee sleeves, such as the Ace Hidden Rigor Mortis or the Village Hidden in Irons Ambu Pro, these are really great options. These knee sleeves are still pretty stiff, so you will get some energy return at the bottom with them. Also for $75, I don't think any other company gives you as much quality for this price. These are amazing knee sleeves and great to be your first powerlifting knee sleeves. Just be ready to fold them halfway and really pull them up. You can't put on these knee sleeves like regular knee sleeves. So in the next section, I'm going to be talking about wrist wraps. Specifically, I'm going to be talking about another product from Strength Shop, which is the stiff wrist wrap in the black colorway for 20 bucks. These wrist wraps are currently $20. They are high quality for the price, have good strength, and yet maintain a solid stiffness. I use these in my day-to-day training. Highly recommend these if you are looking for wrist wraps to start with. Lastly, I will be covering shoes. So for shoes, actually we're gonna have two categories. One for the heel shoes and another for flats. My pick for heel shoes are gonna be the Adidas Powerlift 4s, which are about $50 to $80 on eBay. These are very solid squat shoes, have a good base, and you can find them for a pretty good price on eBay versus a Nike Ramelos or a Nike Salvatores. These also don't have an extreme heel as compared to the Nike shoes, which is better for beginners who may not be used to the weight of a squat shoe. A squat shoe is heavier than a regular shoe, and also those who are not used to having a heel elevated shoe. Moving on to flat shoes. My pick for flat shoes are going to be the 100 Aerolux Barefoot for $80. These are really nice flat barefoot trainers. You can feel your whole foot during your lifts, which is great for squats and deadlifts if you decide to squat in these. They're very comfortable to train in. I highly recommend these, and I actually did a whole review for these, so if you want to know more about these, you can go check that video out. Let me know down below what you think. If you found this helpful and if you want to see more, drop a like, and if you would like to see more of these, please make sure to subscribe. It helps me grow. We are so back!